All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You don't know how happy I am right now. Let me tell you something. This goes out for all you traders out there. You get a system, it's working, right? Boom, killing it for a week, right? Then all of a sudden it stops working for you, right? Then what? You lose your confidence, right? Well, last Friday I said, okay, I'm doing pretty good, but I want this thing better. So what I did was I tore down my whole system. I erased all my indicators. They work pretty good. Okay, now keep in mind, I go on a trading forum, and my nickname on there is Master Trader. People literally call me that. Okay, so I'm good at this. But I was like, man, I can see how I could be better, right? And so now what I want to do is I want to be able to open up all of the charts, every last one of them. And I need an indicator that's going to show me when it's going to pop off, right? I can sit through it. I can sit through the 8-hour trades, 16-hour trades, 24-hour trades, 36-hour trades. I can sit through all of that. I can win that, all right? But what do I want my life to look like? I want my life to have some freedom involved with it. So what I did was I went back to my old reliable hard work, taking one more step. I was mentally exhausted this weekend. Last week, I think I stayed awake probably, I'm just going to put it in percentage terms. Out of the 5 days of the week, I probably was awake 90% of the time. Okay, so you can do the math on how many hours I sleep. And I just was exhausted. And something told me, take one more step. Do one more thing. And I said, Lord, no. I have been at this now for so long. I'm just tired. Maybe I'll just go back to what I was doing. I was doing pretty good with that. Lord told me, boy, I want you to pull yourself up and take one more step. So I went back to my indicators, started looking at everything, trying to look at new indicators, testing them, back testing, which takes who knows how long. Basically, it took me all weekend, so 72 hours. And it just, I don't know. I didn't know for sure if it was going to work or not because the foreign currency hadn't kicked in. So it's Sunday now, 9 o'clock. So for the last 3 hours, well, it opened at 5, so at about 8:30, one of my indicators kicked in, the new ones. Boom. Right? I'm like, okay, there it is. Because for the first 3 hours of the opening of the market, oh man, I had my head down in my hands. Because I was like, oh man, like, this isn't going to work, and so I had like about 20 charts up. And then I was like, why don't you just add like, your crypto as well just to make sure that everything's covered. So I put one of the cryptos on there. 5 minutes later, boom, alert goes off. Now, I was not going to take that one more step. I was so tired I could barely sit up. But someone told me, just add that doggone thing on there. And I just want to say this to all the traders out there. The things that we have to go through, we have to go through alone. And unless you're talking to somebody who actually trades, they'll never understand what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a really good trader and not win trades. It can happen very easily, and you try to explain that to somebody that has no experience. They won't know what you're talking about. So, from me to all the traders out there trying to make it, um, you know, when you get to that wall, and I've been there so many times, take one more step. Just take one more step, and you'll be surprised at like what happens when you do that. Like, you kind of almost want to get to the point where you can't go any further, so that you can take one more step, because that's where success is. You got to go all the way there though, and let me tell you, it's hell. It's hell. But once you take that one more step and you see those results, man, life comes back into you. I'm sitting up now. I could barely sit up a few minutes ago. I wasn't gonna make this video. It wasn't even on my mind until that alert hit. And you know, that one more step that I took, instead of just being satisfied with what I was doing, one more step could change not just how much money I make, but my lifestyle. I don't want to be trading all day. I want to be on the beach. You know what I mean? So I knew that if I wanted to live that type of lifestyle where I don't have to trade every day, I got to change something. And like I said, not many people understand what traders go through. So I just wanted to kind of make an uplifting video for you guys. All right. Good luck this week.